My dear all, I am starting a chapter. Name is Ranga's Marriage. It is written by Nasche Venkatesha Iyengar. Now, first you have to know about the chapter. We are going to know about a story. The story depicts the life in Indian village in the past when child marriage was a common practice. Ranga's marriage is an interesting story of how a person manipulates to get a young boy married to an 11-year-old girl in a village. The story dates back to the early day of the British rule when English was not used in a big way. Ranga is short name, Rangappa, the son of village accountant, returns from Bangalore after his studies. His homecoming after 6 months makes a big event. The curious villagers gather outside Ranga's house to see how much the boy is changed. But they see no changes in the boy. The narrator discusses the issue of marriage with Ranga. He is picked to hear his ideas about marriage. He resolves to get the boy married to a very young and immature 11-year-old girl, Ratna. It is very clear. Girl name is Ratna. Rangappa is a boy and he was son of a village accountant. Clear? And after completing his studies, he came in village, native village you can say. Now he seeks the support of Shastriji, astrology. Ranga in the end forgets his idealism and settles down happily. Why? Now Ranga is happy. What happened? In this story, I will discuss what is going on. Everything I will discuss in this story through the chapter. But whatever I told you, it is about introduction, not other portion. Clear? Now, I am going through the explanation. 10 years ago, when the village accountant sent his son Ranga to Bangalore for studies, Ranga Papa was an accountant, a village accountant, and he sent Ranga to study to Bangalore. Now, the situation in the village was different. People never used to use English words while talking in Kannada. You know about Kannada? Kannada is the name of a language. And when Ratna came in his village, then people never used to talk English. But things changed gradually. People started mixing English and local language. That means they are using English with local language. The narrator doesn't like this sense. The narrator doesn't like this sense. No. People are so fond of foreign language and education that Ranga's homecoming is made a big affair. People crowd his house to see if he has changed. They return home on finding no significant change in him. The narrator is particularly happy to find the boy, still quite cultured, as he respectfully does Namaskara. You know Namaskar? Namaskar is Hindi word, and whenever you meet in the village, then you greet your senior, anyone you respect in the greeting way. Namaskar, Namaskar sir, Namaskar uncle. Okay? The narrator spontaneously blesses him saying, "May you get married soon." Okay? Now, what happened? But the boy is not ready for marriage. He says, He got the reply from boy. He is of the opinion that one should better remain a bachelor than marry a young girl. Clear? He is saying clear that bachelor, that means Kumara, without marriage is better. As the custom of the village is, the narrator is disappointed to hear this. But as he sincerely wants Ranga to get married and settled, to be some service to the society, he doesn't lose heart. He takes a vow to get him married, and that to a young girl of 11 by the name Ratna. Now, I have told about girl name is Ratna and age is 11 years. Now, Rama Rao's niece, Ratna is Rama Rao's niece. रत्ना जो है रामा राव की भतीजी है, इनके अंकल का नाम रामा राव है, उनके गांव के. हु हैज़ ऑफ लेट कम टू होसाहली टू स्टे फॉर अ फ्यू डेज. होसाहली इज द नेम ऑफ लोकेशन, जगह का नाम है, गांव का नाम है. नाउ द नेटर प्लान्स टू मीट द प्रोस्पेक्टिव ब्राइड एंड ब्राइडग्रूम. दूल्हा दुल्हन की जो बात यहाँ हो रही है, मीट ईच अदर. सो ही डज बाय आस्किंग Rao's wife to send Ratna to his house to fetch buttermilk. As Ratna arrives, she is asked to sing, as planned at that very moment. Ranga arrives and gets mesmerized by Ratna's singing and almost instantly fall in love with her, being oblivious of his theories regarding child marriage. The narrator, from his experience, noticed that this quite will but purposely disappoints Ranga, saying that Ratna is married. The next morning, the narrator meticulously plots with Shastri, the fortune teller, to trap Ranga and have him marry Ratna. He tutors him in what is to be said and then when he will bring the boy to him. The narrator finds Ranga miserable that day. The latter complains of headache, and the narrator suggests that they should visit Shastri. Thereupon, Ranga is taken to Shastri, who cleverly reacts by saying that their visit has been a surprise. The narrator acts foolishly, forgetting what he is supposed to say, but Shastri cleverly managed the scene. Clear? That means Shastri rule is good and he managed everything regarding situation. Calculates throwing his courage and suggests that it is about a girl. On further calculation, he suggests that the girl's name has connection with something found in the ocean. You know about Ratna. Ratna is the name of a stone which is found in ocean. Clear? And Ratna is very precious stone, and many people of other country also used with rings in finger. Clear? So the narrator asks if it could be Kamla. Then he suggests Pachi, meaning moss. When Shastri hints Pearl is the name of Moti, whatever you are saying in Hindi, Moti, Pearl or Ratna, the narrator becomes jubilant, and Ranga is amazed. Shyama further asks if there is any chance of negotiation of the marriage bearing any fruits, to which Shastri answers affirmative. But once again the narrator pours water on Ranga's hopes by saying that Ratna is married. Again Shastri is saying, narrator pours water on Ranga's hope. It is saying कि रंगा अभी भी चाहता था कि शादी के बारे में अपने मन में लाया था, बट यह नरेटर उसके ऊपर पानी फेर देता है और यही बताता है कि रत्ना ऑलरेडी शादीशुदा है, उनकी मैरिज हो चुकी है, इज मैरिड. नाउ Ratna is unmarried, and the previous information about her marriage was wrong. Clear? Ratna is unmarried, that means he is not married, and now visibly Ranga's choice have no limits. When the narrator asks him whether whatever the astrologer told is right, he admits that it is true and further adds that there is more truth in astrology than he thought. Later, the narrator informs Shastri about the success story and makes a sarcastic comment about astrology. But Shastri is not ready to accept. He says that the farmer gave only the hints and whatever he said was the result of his calculation. Clear? Now, what happened at last? Ranga marries Ratna. Clear? At last, Ranga got married with Ratna. Whatever the case might be, Ranga finally get married to Ratna and fathers 2 children. Now, moreover, Ratna is now 8 months pregnant. The narrator is invited to the 3rd birth anniversary of Ranga's child, who was named after the narrator as Syama. On finding this, the narrator mildly chats and Ranga saying that he knows that it is the English custom to name the child after someone one likes. But it's not fair to name him Shyama because he is fair complexion. You know Shyama. Shyama means it indicate blackness. Shyama जो श्याम कलर होती है वो काले को डिनोट करती है, जो काला होता है वो हम श्याम वर्ण बोलते हैं, श्याम कलर। तो बोला कि एक्चुअली ये तो बहुत फेयर है, गोरा कम्प्लेक्शन का है, गोरा है, फेयर है, देन ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि फेयर होने के बाद उनका नाम श्यामा से ही रिलेवेंट होना चाहिए। ऑल सेड एंड डन, it is interesting to find how Ranga forgets what he learned about happy marriage in the city and gives in to the far deeper influence the village customs and traditions have won him. Clear? All said, सबके सब यही अब डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि ऐसा इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ जो रंगास की शादी से रिलेवेंट थी, इन्फॉर्मेशन थी, ये चीज़ आज कैसे रंगा ने भूल गया और उनकी जो शादी हुई थी ये एक स्टोरी बन गई और नरेटर ने उन्हें बहुत अच्छी तरह से उसने बताया, इंटरेस्टिंग लाया और इन्जॉय किया इस स्टोरी के साथ ना। थैंक यू सो मच।